Namaste. My appeal to the Prime Minister of this country. Mr. Prime Minister, I think your body language and your tone of your speeches are most unbecoming, especially in the Parliament. Parliament is a place for discussion and not for political bickerings. Parliament, you cannot be shouting. The language that you are using is similar to the Didi, oh Didi. No, it's not good, Mr. Prime Minister. You might be a little older to me by age, but that doesn't mean that we have no rights to say what you're doing is wrong. You are sitting and fighting with Mr. Rahul Gandhi. I am no supporter of the Congress party. They are a corrupt dispensation too. But I think, Mr. Prime Minister, I am no supporter of the Congress party, but I would like to tell you that the speeches of Rahul Gandhi are from the heart, at least in the recent past. He is not talking like you. He is really simple. He is down to earth. Even in his dressing, he is down to earth. And he doesn't behave, you people are calling him a buffoon. But it is you, your party members, who are also dressing up in such gaudy outfits, and dressing up like buffoons. It's not good. The country is suffering. 90% of the country, at least if not 80% of the country, is in poverty. There are so many people who don't have jobs, who are suffering, and you people are just fooling the entire country with your gimmicks, with your jumlas. We don't want jumlas. We don't want gimmicks. We want practicality. There are no jobs. In 2017 or 18 budget, I stand corrected, Mr. Jaitley promised 80 lakh jobs, then subsequently some 70, and now in this budget of 2022, your great finance minister has promised 60 lakh jobs. They're all talking nonsense. They don't know from the elbow to toe what is the economics and what is the accounts. Have any one of you run an industry to know what it is? Nirmala Sitharaman does not know ABCD of running an industry. She talks nonsense. I'm sorry I have to use these words because it is full of lies. The MSMEs are suffering. I was running an MSME successfully because of the great fraud banks. Banks are frauds. The people who are cheating the banks are again frauds, all corporate big frauds, not people like us. No. I've never had any intention to cheat any bank, but the bank has cheated me in my account, stealing crores of rupees. But they don't have the conscience to accept, nor do they have the guts to say sorry. Shameless. These banks, nationalized banks, are all shameless. And you are heading those banks. You are heading. Your finance minister is heading, and you as the Prime Minister of this country are heading these frauds. Which is the forum that I go to. For 12 years, I've been going to the courts. The courts are again, they close their eyes. They are all one-sided. They think that the banks are always good and all the customers are frauds. No. It is 50-50. There are good customers, bad customers, good bank officers, bad bank officers. But which forum do I have? These courts don't have the time to listen to us. Especially the presiding officers in all the DRTs. They are all 99% corrupt. Corrupt goons, corrupt crooks. I should say this. If I am lying, God will punish me. If you and your officers are corrupt, God will punish you all. I will see that happen. My God answers me. My God answers me. I am only answerable to Him again. I am talking because I have been the aggrieved party. I was handling about 2,500 direct workers and indirect workers of 2,000. But that company overnight closed because of a bank. The bank's fraudulent acts. And then there is no one to listen to us. Though we have evidence to prove that they are fraud, they don't want to see the evidence. They don't want to listen to us. You are giving people like ADG Shipyard 22,842 crores. Those rascals have not even, I don't think so, they have even 10% of that asset to give you all. And on all goofed up, inflated valuations, you people sanction loans for them. No. My father was a good businessman. He never cheated any bank. He always gave 100 times more of whatever he was taking. But your banks, your nationalized banks, cheat innocent, honest customers in this country. Today the MSMEs are suffering. There is no forum for us to go and talk. There is no forum for us to go and complain. The honest citizen of this country is being suffocated, tortured. And you people, in the name of stimulus, that little oxygen, you're just giving little by little by little to kill the MSMEs further. MSMEs the raw material costs are going up. That's because of all the big corporates are hacking up the prices, jacking up. But you have no time to see to all that. You are always busy with some election or your outfits, your election mode. Your party, all you politicians, bureaucrats are always in an election mode. If the politicians are busy in the election, why should the officers be busy? And at least one officer should be there to look to the people's problems. No. For months together, again, it's election work. Where is this country heading to? Where are we heading to? You're talking silly like the 5 trillion, like little parrots your party people keep repeating. I don't like P. Chidambaram, but what did he say in the parliament? That automatically the values will go up. You don't have to work up for the 5 trillion. Okay, don't fool all of us. All of you, your party members, they follow what you say. You know, made in India, Atmanirbhar, where it's happening. We're all ready to work. I, as a lady, I was the only lady running a foundry in Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh at that time. 10 years, 12, 15 years back. Today there might be more people, I don't know. But I was the first lady chairperson of the foundry as Indian Institute of Foundry Men. But we were not given any incentives, no support. No bank gives. Even in 2008, in the UPA government, the stimulus given is only to the big corporates. The MSMEs suffer. The MSMEs die. We have no forum to go and talk to anybody. But you people talk. It is the MSMEs which give the jobs. If the MSMEs collapse, your job market collapses. You don't understand that because none of you have any experience of running an industry. Most of you are jokers in a political outfit, just there to make money. You have no love for the nation. You have no patriotism. You have no love for the people of this country. Your love is always for the foreign investor and for the crooks that come and the big corporate crooks. The big corporate crooks they loot all the banks. What are you able to do? You are trying to give them a waiver, but the poor farmer and the poor MSMEs are suffering in this country. The day this country recognizes these farmers and the MSMEs, that day this country will prosper. Otherwise, you people are doomed. You will kill this country. You will kill this economy of this country. People are suffering down. But you are bothered about an Anil Ambani or a Mukesh Ambani or a Adani. Adani was a person who was declared insolvent. But you all are giving them loans. But for me, when I am being straightforward, because I question, I talk up, I am penalized. I don't care. But when I say something, that will happen. This country under you is going to be doomed. Your own party person, Uma Bharati, said, Sarvanash, Vinash. She said, it's not my words. And that is what we are seeing. Your BJP party in 7.5 years, you have ruined the country more than the 52 years or 54 years of the Congress rule. They have not ruled for 75 years or 70 years. That's a lie. They have ruled for 52 to 54 years and your party has ruled Under you, 7.5 years, and under Mr. Vajpayee, 6 years. So it's about 13.5 years or 14 years. You all have messed up the country. I wouldn't say Mr. Vajpayee messed. No. He did something good. He did some good schemes, which I will, though I am not a personal follower or supporter of Mr. Vajpayee or fan, but there are some things. The roads today, we have to give the credit to him. The highways, the 4 lanes. But you and your party members today are cheating this country and its people with all your silly gimmicks. Open up, wake up. It's a wake-up call for all of you all. Don't make this into the rebellion that happened in France. People are fed up. All that they need is a good leader to lead them. And that day, all your jumlas, all your gimmicks will come to an end. Mr. Prime Minister, I am appealing to you as a bade bhai. Stop all this. Stop all your bickerings, all of you in the parliament. Do business, sensible business. Pass the bills sensibly. Not like, there's gundaism happening in the parliament. I was not happy with the way you were talking. Your voice, your tone, your body language is not becoming. It's very unbecoming. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. Swatantra Party and GITA TV members.